Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Saturday, December 7th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 80-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Saturdays it's extra large, it's 7x7. So let's do it. Bow, bar, tabs, ole, weak T. This is Caleb. Forearm. Oft. This is a fox. This is the X Factor. This is the mirror. Koi. Rudy. Essay. CBS and ebbed. Coffee badging. Swiping in at the office before heading to work remotely. Wasn't familiar with that phenomenon. Interesting. I'm an in-office person because I teach college students. To be fair, I don't teach them 5 days a week, so I'm an in-office 3 or 4 days a week kind of person. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by Luke K. Schreiber today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. I'm looking at this, I'm worried that there's 15 stacks, 3 15s across the top and the bottom, because those are difficult. But could be something else, So let's see what Luke K. Schreiber has in store for us. Let's get into it. It's not, it's just a pinwheel. It's a beautiful pinwheel, actually. Undertook in an idiom, an unfair charge informally. That's a bad rap or a bum rap. That could be unitard there. Highest ranking Asian American politician before Harris. Okay. Like nobility. It's landed. Illegal sports is a PED. Wanted unitard here, but what helps grease the wheels? Question mark. One might be used in a math class or studied in history class. Words of support. Amen, probably. I think we should do this. Jamie of MASH and not two. Maybe it's Fro. Could be Fro. Let's try unitard here. Hot water. Host of record 8 Olympic Games as of 2024. This is a city or is it Europe? No. It's my life. Stressed half the time, say. Cough. Could be ahem. Attacks. Hi, blank. Renowned conductor born in Bombay. That's Zubin Mehta, right? Bright shade of yellow. Introducer of the new look in 1947. Measured out. This could be meted out. That's at ahem. The USA, maybe? I think we agree the past is over. They're Bushisms. Iambic. I see. That's kind of nice. Part of a nuclear family. And bright shade of yellow. Weak parts of logical argument. Maybe it's flaws. Great Eric. Is it Lindros? Okay. What is this? Okay. Nathan Hale is a spy. Canary yellow sets on. Okay. Isotope. Plea of innocence. Driving competitions amidst everyday traffic. Subject of a rap battle between Hamilton, Jefferson, and Hamilton. Okay. Box in many trucks. Okay. Like the 2 Super Bowl terms in early January for short. For short. Moderator's assortment. Getting dirty. Huck's pal. Jim. Uproar. First Nation, maybe it's Tom. First Nations people. All the shots one doesn't take for a saying are misses. Okay. Popular apple variety. Gala. Like the gargoyles of Notre Dame. Stone, maybe. Maritime route. A sea lane. chatting privately with is probably DMing. This is the Federal Bank or something. Some kind of rallies. Gifted orator. Okay. Kind of contract. Maybe it's oral. Draw out with water. This could be leech. I forget if it's an A or an E. Changes color in fright. Pales, maybe. Swing around. Home turf question mark. This is dire straits, I think. Okay. Rest stop sites informally and largest isle of the Inner Hebrides. It must be the Isle of Skye. Mouths that don't talk. Maybe it's Deltas. Most successful American video game franchise for short. Call of Duty. Pompous pronoun, the royal we. Okay. I want this to be sod. It doesn't go over well. Okay. Beliefs associated with Plato. Ideals. ID created in 1936 is the SSN. Subsequently, maybe it's so then. This is slew, in which you might confront an elephant in the room. That's a circus. This is topics here. CB radio. Central Bank. TBD and Red Alert. Okay, road rallies. This could be Dawn. Don't look at me or something. Siege deterrence. Moats. It was Eric Lindros. This is soiling. Misdeed and whatever this is. Okay. Spellbinder. Interesting. Don't blame me. This is a balloon. A lead balloon. I see. That's nice. Parts of some massages are neck rubs. This is feral. This is tumult. And this is Ojibwe. Fuji apple. I actually like Fuji apples. Who was this? Bit off more than you can chew. Motor oil. This is titled Otoan? Otos? A ruler. This is Far. Inouye. Daniel Inouye. And these are eyes. The eyes have it. Alright. Daniel Inouye was, I think, a senator from Hawaii. That's... I know who it is. I couldn't come up with a name. Gotta say, my ability to recall names is really bad. I think it's getting worse in... I think I won a Jeopardy at the right time, which was when I was young enough to remember stuff. Feels a bit weird to say. Anyway, yeah. We got this pinwheel. These kinds of puzzles can be hard because each corner here is kind of like its own little puzzle, right? And so when you get to this corner, you don't have much to go off of from the rest of the puzzle. You sort of have to solve it on its own. But this was doable. I guess Inouye, Otos, and Far. It's pretty tough amongst the downs. The acrosses are doable. Meta. Right, having like lots of proper nouns makes it harder. Having proper names that cross can make it really hard, but I don't actually see that. Anyway. In the middle here we have Dire Straits, Lead Balloon, Spellbinder. Okay, someone who can keep people spellbound is apparently a spellbinder. Not so sure about that one. Don't Blame Me, Road Rallies, and Central Bank. It would be nice if Central Bank was actually central in the grid. It's a little bland, to be honest, Central Bank. But we have Bushisms. It's, Bush was president when I was in middle school and high school. So I do remember a lot of Bushisms that maybe younger folks might not. To younger folks, this might be like me saying Dan Quayleisms, you know? Anyway. take a look through this thing, see what we can learn. Bit off more than one could chew. This is a really nice clue, stressed half the time. Iambic, like in poetic verse. Yeah, the thing that makes this hard is I wasn't sure if it was... So Europe's definitely held more than 8, so it can't be a continent. But, you know, it could presumably maybe be a city, or it could be some other geographic... it could be something other than a country, I suppose. But the USA made it harder to see. High res is what that was. Performance enhancing drug there. This could have been harder if you just put Apple variety with the capital A, thinking it might be a tech company. Yeah, let's see how high ranked was Daniel Inouye. Inoue. Yeah, senator from Hawaii. President pro tem of the Senate, I see. Okay. So I knew that. I think that the airport in Hawaii is now named after him, right? Yeah. So that's probably given him a lot more name recognition. I mean, that will continue on. Anyone who flies through Hawaii probably flies to Hawaii. Eric Lindros. I knew. That was good. Always good to know stuff. Doesn't always happen. And I knew Slew because of crosswords. And the Isle of Skye. Alright, let's move on. Oh, no, you know what? We need to look at some stats. Let me close this. Let's look at some stats. How did that play for me? I played a bit easy, right? Playing easy for 92% of solvers. About half are going more than 20% faster. For me, more than 20% faster. Yeah. So it's an easy set of themelesses this week. 430 and 621 is pretty fast for me. I did go faster the last 2 Saturdays, but wasn't on video, right? This one wasn't on video anyway. Yeah, pretty fast. All things considered. Anyway, let's now move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for PlusWord. Link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Headlight, hazard, and rank. Maybe glare, right? Like Julius Caesar. Roman. Steer clear of. It's probably avoid. Jammed together. Dense. And nicked. Is it? Seems like it's grade, loved, among, raised, and ended. So edged. Don't know much about cricket, but angry. So angry. Yeah, okay. Not too British, except for this edging of a cricket ball, which I know nothing about. Pretty easy Wordle part there at the end. But let's now end, as we always do, on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Go for that 2-day streak, you know? Is this big enough? This is big enough. Puzzle Mania. Buzzgate. Core. Hex, Vex, Rex. Slinky, Stump. Pox, Perplex. Jinx, Ham, Spell, and Pilled. So I'm a child who grew up in the 90s, so to me, I see these Toy Story characters. So surely Hex, Vex, Rex, and maybe Perplex should all be in different? Maybe. I don't know, actually. Hex, Spell, Jinx. Pilled is interesting. Oh, Hex. These are Toy Story characters. Gate and mania can both be suffixes, but I don't think that's it. So can core, I guess. So can pox, maybe? Pilled is the most interesting one here. I mean, I guess there's perplex and stump and vex. And puzzle. Okay, that's gotta be the easy one, I think. The hard one is gonna be the one that's core, gate, and pilled. Right? I think that gate, core, and mania could go together. But not pilled. And of course, mania and buzz and stuff could go together too. Let's go for what I think might be the blue one. Yeah, okay. Just so we can see things a bit clearer. That's gotta be it. A pox. I guess it could be this, right? Pilled. No. Could be this, right? It could be stump, vex, puzzle, perplex, and then I'm left with core, mania, gate, and pilled. These are modern suffixes or something? You know, like emo core, dad core, whatever. You know, Watergate is the originator. I guess it's the progenitor of, you know, whatever, Tansuit Gate. But pilled? Like red pilled and blue pilled? Maybe it's modern slang. Maybe I don't know it. I mean, I'm gonna go hex, pox, drink, spell, and stump, vex, puzzle, perplex, so I may as well guess this as suffixes. That's right, colloquial suffixes. Pilled. Interesting. We should look that up. I could have gotten this in reverse rainbow order, frankly, but I just wanted to take a closer look at it. I think it's probably this. Green? Yeah, okay, so could have gotten reverse rainbow there. Let's see if anybody fell into hex, vex, rex, perplex. See how it's playing? It's playing average difficulty. 31% of players making no mistakes. 98 skill. Just missed out on reverse rainbow there. 1% of people guessed this first. I could have been. Could have been. Hex, vex, jinx, spell. Yeah, I guess pox is a little bit difficult there. Toy Story terms. Double letters. Mania does not have a double letter. I mean, A. It does, but not in the same adjacent double consonants, let's say. Hex, vex, rex, pox. 3-letter words that end with X. I would have gone hex, vex, rex, perplex. Yeah, this is it. But neither of those is one from each category. There's no X in the purple category. So interestingly, this error persists throughout. It's the most common guess to start. If you get blue, it's still the most common guess to start. I mean, admittedly, this error only contains green and yellow, so it's not that surprising that once you've gotten blue and purple, the error persists. But yeah, all right. What did I want to look up? Oh yeah, pilled. Pilled is a suffix. Apparently, 4chan slang, bread pilled. Like, I have heard red pill before, but I've never heard pilled being used. In fact, the second hit here is the Reddit post on connections. I do know that it comes from the Matrix also. I'm a millennial. Interesting. All right, so this is like Gen Z slang. I don't really know Gen Z slang in spite of teaching Gen Z on a daily basis, but anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow for some Sunday puzzles. See you then.